Hello and welcome to me Present Arms on Linux, and today we're going to be looking at the latest PCLinuxOS release of KDE, which was released in last month, March, the end of March, and I'll be looking through its quirks and features. The only thing different on this one, and I will start it up, is that I've installed I've already installed it to the VM basically to spare you the install procedure, as you've seen it many times before on my videos. So I'll just log in here, and I will make it a bit fuller size for you. Just waiting for the Dolphin to disappear. Welcome to welcome to the desktop proper. The only other thing I have done to this VM is it's fully updated, apart from the kernel, which is still on the kernel that it came out on, which is 5.0.2. It's been updated to its latest and greatest, and it brought down 244 updates from the end of March to what are we now? It's literally just about couple of weeks old, and it's only had 244 updates. That's just amazing. So anyway, this is the screen that you'll see when you first log in. It's also the default screen. Down here you can see that up-to-date PY, that's the updater, tells you that it's already up to date. NetApplet, of course, Bluetooth. I haven't got a Bluetooth adapter shared with the VM. Battery's charging, apparently. Nope. Yep, the keyboard and locker and all that. Yep. And I still have that installed, so I can eject that now because I have finished with the ISO for that. And we'll go down the quirks and features. As I said, this is the default wallpaper that comes. It used to be a blue to a red, but now it's quite a nice pinky purple fade to blue. I prefer this one to the previous incarnation of the standard PCLinuxOS wallpaper. All you got is Dolphin, which will be the file browser, of course. Okay, let's see what we got under the hood. Now, I haven't added any applications at all. This is exactly how it comes out the box. The only thing I've done is update it to the latest and greatest. So, under more applications we have console. Console is, of course, the terminal. And just to show you that, there we go. 5.0.2. There is 5.0.5 in either the testing repo or it's already been released, but yeah, I haven't updated the kernel, and I may do that later depending on how my internet feels. Also under, we got cases guard. I will bring it up, and it's telling me that my CPU is wrapping 100% for something. There we go, it's dropped down there, and it's using 502 megabytes of RAM, which isn't too bad actually. The system monitor, as you can see, it's using a little bit there. I'll bring up HTOP if it is installed. I'm not quite sure if it's installed, but I'll do that anyway. If not a problem. No, it isn't. So just bear with me a second while I just install HTOP, which should take that long. Stop. Yeah, 538 meg out of the 4 gig I gave it, and I did give it 2 CPU cores. It's only showing 1 CPU core for some reason. I just want I gave it 2, but maybe I did only give it 1. But I gave it 4 gig RAM and 18 gig of disk space. Anyway, we'll quit out of that. There we go. Now in a quick launcher we have got Dolphin. We have the KDE system settings, could be your computer and the Synaptic Package Manager for getting more applications. Also in here is the NetApplet, a VirtualBox Manager, which will bring down the latest VirtualBox if you wish to install it. Under archiving we have ARC, which is the zip and tar.zz and whatever other archives you have. That deals with that, and Timeshift of course is for backing up. A very nice program that uses rsync. It backs up your PC, and when it goes wrong, which PCs do, you can use Timeshift to put everything back again. And under configuration we have configure your computer, which is the PCLinuxOS Standard Control Center, or PCC. PCC in a terminal will also bring up this, and we still have all the usual system settings, where we can choose more or less whichever we want, disk partitions, etc. Also under configuration is configure your printer. We have DD copy. DD copies for USBs. You can create a bit of USB, DVD, format a USB device. I'll cancel that. It's very good. You can even transfer Windows to a USB and it will sort that out for you very nicely. It is a front end to DD. Of course we've got gparted, and we have the info center. Gparted is our partition editor, of course. For those who don't know, as you can see, I'm using around about half of it. Yep, 7.65, and I used the 7.59. So yeah, roughly 50% of the. So it's used 7 gig of space. You will see why afterwards. And I have a tiny partition here, which is used for swap, 2.5 gig swap. This was done automatically. I didn't actually allocate these myself. This was just part of the install. It's exactly how the layout was meant. Not quite sure why it's got a couple of unallocated spaces, but I'm not going to argue with it. Anyway, for those aficionados who want the about, it's 0.33.0, the non-partition editor. Gparted. Okay, what else do we have in the configuration? Oh, the info center, yep. As you can see, it's PCLinuxOS 2019. Bingo over, and it gives you the web address there, and it's using the framework of 5.56 and a Qt version of 5.12.2, and the kernel version, as you can see, is 5.12 64-bit. And you can come down here for graphical information or that kind of business. As you can see, now my memory split up. Swap is free, of course. Use local memory 19%. Disk cache, application data. So it does a breakdown of what is being used in memory. Okay, we can close that up. Go back to configuration. We've got the KDE system settings, of course, which will bring up the usual. Quite like this dark theme they got on here. Now, it's basically set up all kinds of behaviour. I'm not going to mess too much. I'll probably have a look at the wallpapers and so on later. But we've got the application stores. I don't know what stores are in here. Yeah, well, we've got Breeze, Fusion, Oxygen. There are more to download, but he's kept it simple. Under configuration, we've got the K-Wallet Manager for keeping your password safe. LibreOffice Manager, if you need to update LibreOffice or even install it. I'm not quite sure if it's on here yet, but I think it is. You can always install it using the LibreOffice Manager, which goes to the LibreOffice site and downloads for you the latest and greatest for that. Localizations Manager for your localizations, and NTFS configuration tool for those who dual boot or need some kind of tool for accessing, etc. NTFS. Under development, we have an icon browser, No, LibreOffice base and Qt Linguist. Dolphin browser is literally that. It's, there we go. It's really nice little browser for your icons. Okay, and we have 6.2 base here. I will just open up the base actually, which is the database wizard, of course. I will cancel that. Okay, editors we have Kate of course, and we have Kwrite. Education we have KDE Marble, which is a globe. Virtualize that, yep, virtual globe, there we go. And we'll go about virtual globe. And it's 2.2.0, it's actually a 2.3 development version, which is dated 2.16. And about KDE of course, which doesn't actually tell you the version number anymore, but that's fine. Also with education we got LibreOffice Math, which is, as you will see, and the help about LibreOffice is 6.2.1.2, which I believe is the latest one so far. I may be sitting corrected. I could be sitting corrected actually. I could test that later. Games we got the PCL Fan Club Edition, and the PCL Fan Club Edition is a set of games for, well, made in Python, but they're very solitaire games, and as you can see there are lots and lots of orientated games for solitaire. You can go from A to Z, and the version of that is 2.6.2, and that was run out in 2003 to 2009. Rather cool. Nice. Okay, file tools. I did forget file tools. We have Bitwarden. Bitwarden is for encrypting, or at least I think it is. Yes, it's for secure vault. You can get master passwords, etc. Very nice program indeed. We have Dolphin of course. I will bring up Dolphin. And the cool thing about Dolphin is we have root actions, so we can change owners to root and all that kind of business, change menus. We have a root menu in Dolphin. It has been kept. Rather cool. As you can see the layout of the folders, the directories, the folders there. Bit tongue-tied then, wasn't I? There you go. We have FileLight. Basically it tells you what's being used, but you can ask it to go deeper from different places to see what individually is taking up your room. We've got kfind, we've got Zulu Crypt and Zulu Mount for encryption, and graphics we have Darktable, which is quite nice to see. There we go, Darktable. Not quite sure how. That's tethering, blah blah, Darktable, important to me. I'm not quite sure what version this is, but I'm sure I can find out some way. No, totally unsure. And there's no help. Oh, I see, okay. Okay. Yep. It's something I haven't used, I'll admit it. It's just not a program I use myself, but I do know a lot of budding photographers out there do like it. We also have Digicam, of course, which is the KDE camera app, which is on version 6. Didn't actually need to open it to know that. We've got Gwen Viewer Source, we've got the Hugin batch processing, and we have Krita. Krita is like KDE's version of GIMP to me, 4.1.8. As you can see, powered by KVM. And we know it's 4.1.8, but I just had to do it again anyway. Quite nice image editing. We have LibreOffice Store and we have Spectacle, which is our screenshot taker, of course. Okay, internet. We have the Hawaii. I can never pronounce that. Anyway, we've got the server browser and the VNC server browser. We have FileZilla, which is for uploading and downloading stuff. FileZilla is good for logging to FTP sites. I use FileZilla myself to upload my ISOs to my site. We have the Firefox, which I'll just load up. Okay, we have Firefox, and we can go to the help and about, and we can see 66.0.2, which is the latest version, I assume. Here we go, just a quick view to see the browser work in use there. My internet is a bit slow. We have MegaSync as well. Is your automatic syncing between computers and your Mega Drive account, for those who have a MegaSync account. We also have Runbox. And we have MiniTube as well, which is like a mini YouTube. I can remind that later, saying there's a new version. Version. Oops. I wonder if you can find me. What do you know? Oh, I've got one there, Present Arms Alliance. Oh, that's why, because I've split it up. But there we go. This is the Dark Star. That's how MiniTube works. There we go, I'll stop that. Also on the internet, MiniTube, we got Network Center. No vanity there, is there? Oh, we have Runbox as well. And Runbox seems to be, and it is, a multiple protocol for using different things like Gmail and Hangouts. You can use Horde, Hushmail, ICQ all my life. Messenger for pages, Messenger for business, and so on and so forth. Your Skypes, your Sync, it's basically everywhere. Your WhatsApp app, Yahoo Mail, Yandex Mail. That is a fully featured, seriously fully featured messaging app. There's lots of protocols. I assume they're like links out to the web base, but that is impressive. I have not actually seen Runbox before, so I'm quite pleased with that. I might even install that on my own. We have TeamViewer, of course, and we have Thunderbird. Thunderbird being the email client of choice for PCLinuxOS. I'm just waiting for it to start up. There we go. We'll just cancel that a minute. Switch text tab, counter tab, etc. Will that be the one I'm after? It is. And about Mozilla Firebird, of course, it's 60.6.1. Currently on the release channel. Oh, I set up an account on the VM. Okay, that basically lines up. Of course, I did say we got TeamViewer here. They accept the license agreement, and voila. Now it may take time to load up the IDs, but I don't think it will, because I'm on a internet connection that doesn't really like using TeamViewer. And I've just probably left that. And I think that's Mega. Yep, you're not logged in, so I can click that, and we'll click Runbox while we're at it. There we go. Right, that's the internet sorted, I think. What else have we got? Office. Okay, I do have default LibreOffice. You already know that it's 6.2.1.2, I think it was called. And we have KCalc, of course, which is the KDE calculator. And we can have it all kinds of ways. Really nice calculator. We have Calibri, of course. For our books, ebook needs, of course. I won't bother sorting it out, but it wants to anyway. That's fine. Really quite nice little ebook reader. Okay, and we have Simple Note, Simple Notebook. There we go. And lastly, and final but not means least in the Office, we have Scrooge. And Scrooge is a banking app. Bookmark, yes. Expenses and budgeted them. Goes always one account, has some organisations, import manual input, etc. And you can use CSV files if you wish. Okay, what else have we got here? Well, that's LibreOffice. We've got the Sofa Center. This is LibreOffice Manager. We've got localized on Synaptic, of course, and VirtualBox. Inside here we have the LibreOffice Math. Okay, we get to the interesting bit for me. We've got Audacity, of course. Audacity is just an excellent audio editor. And that's 2.3.1. Which is an excellent as you can see, it's set to OSS there, but you can set it to pulse and so on and so forth if you wish. Just comes out the box as OSS. Simple to sort though. What else have we got? We have a audio recorder. Basically says what it says in the box. It records audio. The same thing can be done in Audacity, of course. Okay, what else have we got? We got Kodi. It's just a full Kodi. It is. Oh, well done. Very cool. Yep, we've got full Kodi there. That says no PPR enabled. I don't have a tuner plugged in anyway, so I'll exit that. I don't want to reboot anything, just want to exit Kodi. We have the pause audio focus on. We've got Strawberry, which is the one after Clementine. It's like a reboot of Clementine. There we go. Support for Clementine in 2018 and at music collectors. Quite nice little audio player is Clementine, and Strawberry will be the same. And of course got the venerable, of course, VLC player, which is 3.0.6 Centenary. This is the latest release so far from them. And under video we got Kazam. Not quite sure what Kazam is, so let me see. Oh, it's a screencast, a bit like I'm using simple screen player. Okay, that's cool. It captures a screenshot or screencast or whatever. Very cool. What else do we have on the video? We have Minitube, which we have seen. We've got Kden Live. Interesting to see Kden Live on there. As far as I know, I don't think they... Yeah, I thought so. He didn't install the Fryo plugins, but they're easy to get. That just snaps it in. I don't think I let it carry on to load, but I might have. We've got Minitube, of course, VLC, and that's about it. So let's see what wallpapers he gave with us. Let's configure our desktop. Okay, we've got these. Let's see if there's any more in home pictures. No, of course not. Let's have a look at user, share. We'll look at backgrounds first, shall we? Don't see anything in backgrounds. We'll go back to share, see if there's anything in wallpapers, which is all the way down here. Yeah, just the usual, just the three that you see. Okay, that's fine. More can be installed from the site anyway. So if that's all we have, that's at the moment. I'll just take it back to the PCLinuxOS 2019. Which is slightly different from what I just had, but yeah, it could do. Anyway, that's an overview of PCLinuxOS 2019. There is one thing I was going to do though, and that's install the kernel. Okay, we'll reload the repos. 504 is the latest there, but if you're a tester and you don't mind, no, I won't. But anyway, it goes to 5.04. I can go to in that, so I can do that. And now I'll gladly download a new kernel. As you can see, my download speeds are a bit poor at 588 kilobytes a second. So it might just take a minute. Yeah, I know it said 60 seconds when I said that. And if you hear any rattling, it was me hoping to have a quick and crafty cigarro. The problem is, I do not have the tobacco near me. Oh dear, how sad, never mind. So it looks like I'll be spared that particular luxury for a moment. If you're wondering why I haven't done this full screen, it's because I was just in case I wanted to get to a screen recorder. But I can do that now. I could have done it earlier, but no, I had to be awkward. Okay. It's just installing it now, along with kernel headers, and it should tell me that it's found grub and all that business. It has. Okay, we'll close that down. We'll go for a quick reboot so we can see the new kernel. Oh, I didn't actually want to reboot. I do want to shut down, and the reason why I want to shut down is I want to quickly check my VirtualBox settings, because something's told it's a bit sluggish and I'm not quite sure whether it's me. Okay, so look at systems. As I thought, I was only using one CPU, so we'll drag that up there, and we'll use KVM. And the reason why, it just runs a whole lot faster if you do that. I'll label 3D settings on there, and the rest I'll just leave as is. Okay, now we'll start it up. I'll go to the 5.0.4 kernel. And as always, when it's booting a new kernel, it just takes its time because it has to go through its system settings and so on. If you have a look, it's actually building NDIS wrapper. Very cool. I'll just leave that on there while it's booting so you can see it in operation. Now make sure it builds successfully, of course. And there are no NVIDIA drivers to build, although it is, look, as you can see, it is not just set to auto build. Let's check for new hardware, and that should be done. Okay. Yeah, screen should resize itself once it gets bigger. I shouldn't have to reinstall the virtual guest again, but then again I might have to, so we'll see. If so, no big deal. Yeah, kernel services not, yeah, okay. I have a lot of stuff opening up, unbox and so on. Oh, from thingy. Oh, there we go, now it is. It's resized itself. I just want to test some stuff now because it was running slow for me before, and I just want to know why. Oh, that's much better. It's amazing what a couple of settings does, like enabling another CPU core helps, eh? I was wondering why she was running a bit sluggish for me, and she doesn't normally run sluggish. No, it's just the way it is. At the moment it's taking all that. And again, we've got some extra stuff down here running, haven't we? So we can click that, and that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. 499 meg now. This ain't too bad for a heavyweight desktop. KDE is considered heavyweight, but it's not as heavy as some like Deepin or GNOME. Or GNOME. I pronounce it GNOME, as in garden gnome, because that is how it's spelled. Anyway, yeah. Anything else I wanted to have a look at, actually, is LibreOffice. 6.2.2, so there is an update for it. If you click OK, you see, and it reloads the package. It basically makes sure if the system's up to date before continuing, and also tests for itself to see if it's got an update for himself. That's going to take about 5 minutes. Anyway, I'll let that carry on in my own time. And thank you for watching. Thank you for all the subscribers that I've got. All 104 of you now, I believe. I'm very grateful to you all. If you do like what I'm doing, please subscribe and ring the bell and see when I'm coming out with videos, etc. And if you like me also, you can get me on Patreon as well. I don't normally ask, but as soon as you're my friends, I will. And it helps me to make videos. Yes, indeed. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again. Take care, and cheerio for now.